Hey, hello everyone, or should I say, hello Satoshi millionaires? Welcome to my channel. My name is Owen, and what shall we talk about in this video? So let's start with this. Imagine, just for a moment, your future self sitting in the year 2040. I want you to picture your family, your kid, your grandkids, running around in the world that's so much different from today. Picture them talking about you, but they are not just talking about you the way most families do. They're saying, our grandparent or ancestor was one of the smartest, most forward thinking people of their generation. And why? Not because you follow the crowd, not because you went along with every financial fad, but because you had the insight, the clarity to see what others couldn't. You saw the future in Bitcoin. You understood because it was common knowledge. The power of decentralized currency and the freedoms it would bring to millions. Now, let's break it down because I think I got it. Bitcoin sounds like this mysterious, volatile thing. It goes up, it goes down. You hear people talk about market crashes and price drops, and you might be thinking, do I really want to get involved in something this unpredictable? Here's the thing. Every great investment throughout history has been met with skepticism at first. You know, there were people who thought the internet was a joke in the 90s. Why would I need email when I have fax machine? They thought Amazon was just an online a bookstore like PFFT. Who's going to trust buying things on the internet? Imagine telling someone in 1995 that people would trust buying cars, homes, and literally everything online, and we're all doing it now, right? Same thing with Bitcoin. It's new, it's different, but here's what you need to understand. Bitcoin is not just a fad, it's the next evolutions of money. And every great evolutions in money, from shells to golds to paper currency to credit cards in your wallet, has been met with resistance at first. But this is different. This is revolutionary. We're talking about a decentralized currency, some things that no governments, no central bank, no corporation can manipulate. You see what's going on with inflation, right? Your money loses value years after years because someone else is pulling the strings. With Bitcoin, you're opting out of that game. Let me take you back for a second. Imagine you had the chance to buy Manhattan real estate in the early 1800s. Back then, people couldn't even fathom that a piece of dirt could be worth what it is today. But the visionaries, the ones who saw the potential, they bought in early. The families today, they're sitting on generational wealth. Now, what's wild is that Bitcoin could be bigger than that. bigger than Manhattan real estate. You want to talk about limited supply? They're not making any more Bitcoin. There's are only 21 millions that will ever exist. No matter what happens, the number is fixed. So think about this. There are over 56 million millionaires in the world, and there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. That's right. Even if every millionaire on the planet wanted a whole Bitcoin, they couldn't all have one. And that's where you come in. You sitting here today have the chance to be ahead of the curve. Your future self, your grandkids are going to look back at this moment the same way people look back at the internet's boom or the early days of investing in tech stocks. You'll be the one who had the vision, who didn't fall for the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You'll be the one who planted the seed for generational wealth. Let's fast forward again to that future I was talking about. The year is 2040. Bitcoin is as ubiquitous as the dollars, maybe even more. It's the currencies of the internet, the currencies of the people. Your kids, maybe your grandkids, they're not stressed out about their financial future. They don't have to worry about what happens if the dollars inflates or if banks start doing shady things, because you gave them an inheritance that can't be touched. And here's the kicker. They are inspired. You didn't just leave them money. You left them an example. You showed them what it means to be a visionary, to trust your own instincts, to take calculated risks when everyone else is playing it safe. You left a legacy that isn't just about wealth. It's about freedoms, autonomy, and the courage to think differently. That's the beauties of Bitcoin. It's not just an investment in money. It's an investment in the idea that we deserve better, a better financial system, a better future, a better world for our kids and our grandkids. Now, don't get me wrong. The journey won't always be smooth. There'll be bumps along the way. The price will fluctuate. People will still throw words like bubbles and hype. But here's the thing. The fundamentals of Bitcoin are unshakable, because remember this, every time the price goes down, people panic. They think it's the end. But those moments, there are the opportunities. Imagine the people who bought Bitcoins when it was $3,000 or $300 or even $3. And now look back where it is now. You don't want to be that person who looks back in 10 years and say, I wish I had gotten in when it was just around $60,000. It's the same cycle over and over. The market panics and smart people buy. When you invest in Bitcoin, you're not just buying an asset, you're buying a piece of the future. A future where you're not relying on a central bank to tell you what your money is worth. A future where your kids don't have to worry about being caught in financial systems that don't have your best interests at heart. I want you to picture this again, 2040. Your grandkids gather around talking about how their life is different because of you, how they are free to chase their passions, start their businesses, travel the world, all because you saw an opportunity when everyone else was too afraid to take it. And think about what that means. You don't just make money for the sake of it. You changed it, your family fortune. You rewrite your bloodline story. Now, I'm not telling you to go all in tomorrow, but what I'm saying is this. You have an opportunity right now to be a part of something that bigger than all of us. Bitcoin is not just a way to make money. It's a way to opt into a new financial future, ones that your grandkids will thank you for, ones that will carry your name through generations as someone who was ahead of their time. So, if you're thinking about what kind of legacy you want to leave, think about this. Bitcoin is the great equalizer. It doesn't care who you are, where you're from, or how rich or how much money you have to start with. All it cares about is that you're smart enough to understand its value. And once you see that, once you realize the potentials of being part of this revolution, your future self, your kids, your grandkids, they are going to thank you for it, because you're not just investing in Bitcoin, you're investing in freedom, in the future, in the legacy that will last for generations. Guys, I think this should be it for this video. And I thank you for sticking around. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this kind of content. And kindly, please kindly give this video a like to help out this new guy, me. Alright, everyone, take care.